Merry Christmas, guys! Or at least it is Christmas at the point of this video. And welcome to my channel for newcomers, and also welcome to the first episode of the Bujo Unraveling series. Working title, by the way. So I've been planning on a Bujo YouTube series for quite a while now, but I kept running into technical issues whenever it comes time for filming. So I've been using a bullet journal since January of 2020 when I first came across one of Amanda Ratcliffe's bullet journal videos, and she had been my favorite bullet journal YouTuber ever since. Also, lots of my spreads are inspired by hers in turn. Her channel link is in the description below, so do check her out. Rather than the Plan With Me series that I saw so many people doing, I decided to make an unveiling series instead, as sometimes it can take me as long as 2 days to do a spread, depending on how creative I feel that day. So first off, what is a bullet journal? It is a form of personal organization that was first developed by Ryder Carroll, so I do advise that you go and check him out if you don't know what a bullet journal is about. It is pretty much a system very similar to a planner, but here's the catch. You don't buy an already ready-made bullet journal, you make it yourself. And if you do know what Bujo means, it is a short abbreviation of the word bullet journaling. But first, let's go through about the type of pens and materials that I use whenever I do my spreads. The bullet journal that I used in 2021 is a Leuchtturm 1917 A5 dotted journal, with someone recommending it to me back when I was sourcing for journals to start a bullet journal. The good thing about it is that it comes with an index page and even page numbers, but my biggest complaint about it is the ghosting issues. And by that, I meant that whatever that I wrote and drew could be seen through on the other side of the page, and not that the ghost will pop out of my journal. Please don't give me nightmares, guys. The pens that I use most often that I normally use for outliners are the Sakura Pigma Micron pens, which are my personal favorites. For my brush lettering and calligraphy, I tend to lean more towards the Pentel brush sign pens, which are my personal favorite due to the firm nib. It comes in various different colors and isn't that expensive, costing at probably around $2 to $3 per pen. I've also recently gotten my hands on the Tombow Fudenoscat hard nib brush pen, which is also highly recommended for brush lettering. I prefer it over the Pentel pens for various reasons. The setback is that unlike the Pentel pens, it doesn't come with such a large variety of colors. Hence, I tend to switch between the two depending on what I actually need it for. This journal is the one that I used for 2021. So yeah, please kindly ignore the miswritten year. As mentioned, bullet journals are unique to the individual, so what theme that I come up with for the month normally depends on what I actually feel like creating. I had an airplane theme one month, and there is another month in which I did a paper crane theme, which I might just do again for next year as I really like paper cranes. I used a Scribble Snap Metal journal for the year of 2022, and to my relief, it didn't have the ghosting issue that I had with my Leuchtturm. I really like how the cover feels and looks too, and it even had a pen holder by the side. But unlike the Leuchtturm, it even had a ready-made key page ready, so I do not have to create one from scratch. The bullet journal keys are symbols that I use to indicate what I'm planning or doing in the weekly spreads. I took inspiration from one of Amanda Ratcliffe's videos for the grid spacing spread, as I am getting pretty tired of counting out the dots every single time I want to draw something or even planning out my page. And thankfully for next year, I didn't miswrite the year this time. I also took inspiration from some Pinterest Dutch door spreads and wanted to experiment with it for my journal, though I was really careful when measuring to ensure that I didn't cut it wrongly. Dutch door spreads are really useful when it comes to future log spreads, as I don't have to write the same word over and over again, though I do see some people using Dutch door spreads for the weekly spreads as well. I, however, felt a little lazy this month, so instead of drawing as I normally do, I used some of the Sweatala stickers that I've been setting aside to use. The Kokishi stickers are my favorite when it comes to Swatella sticker series, though it honestly isn't cheap. But I do like how it looks, and coupled with the cherry blossom stickers, it makes my page look really nice. Most Bujos have more pages than I do. I normally stick to my default of a cover monthly page, a month at a glance page, weekly spreads, habit trackers, and even mood trackers. For January, however, I didn't want to do a mood tracker page and instead decided to combine my mood trackers with a weekly spread. How mood tracker works is that each mood is color coded. Like if you're very happy, it's orange. If you're just happy, it's green. Neutral is yellow. Stress is purple, and unhappy is blue. And you just color in the mood of that day on the date. It seems to be extremely popular amongst those that kept bullet journals, so it is one I normally include in each month, though I decided to not make a mood tracking page this time. So yes, that's the gist of the bullet journal system, or at least is how I set mine up. What I really like about this system is that it's highly customizable. Like if you want to add a page to track your expenses, you can. Some YouTubers I know that also kept Bujos also use theirs to track down their video ideas and even how well their videos are doing. If you like this video, do subscribe to my channel and do check me out on Instagram or even support me on my Buy Me a Coffee page. See you in the next video and here's to a great year, guys!